Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Sales with Jay and Ron.
Yes, where we are turning script readers into pro salespeople.
Today's topic, very difficult one. How to ask for price.
Let's jump right in. Number one, guys, you have to know how to anchor. Doesn't work for everyone, but it's definitely something you want to keep in your repertoire. Quick example of how to anchor. Let's say you're speaking to a seller. Hey, Mr. Seller.
So, how much is my house worth?
I'll be honest with you, man. I haven't even done any research on it. I first want to make sure that you're even serious about selling before I dig in. But at least I can tell you this. It seems like investors in the area are buying houses, for about $200,000.
200,000? No, my house is worth way more than 200,000.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I haven't even seen your house. I'm just telling you what other investors are paying for houses in the area. I'm sure your house is nicer.
Okay, yeah. See that, guys, how he set a little bit of an expectation, and then right when he jumped into it, he didn't say he was buying houses in the area for that price, because then that would have made him look like the bad guy. He blamed other investors, and that kind of jumps into the next one, need versus want. A lot of you guys probably ask a seller what they want for their house. Not that you won't get some fair answers, but a lot of the time you'll get an inflated amount, right? Because anytime you want something, right, like I want $1 million, what do I need? I need to pay my bills. So that's why when you ask, hey, Ronnie, I looked at your property. It seems like a nice house. It's in a great area. Do you have any idea of what you would actually need for the property?
Let's see. I've got to pay off the mortgage.
Okay, of course.
All right, so that's about 185, I think, and I do need a place to stay, so I need like maybe 30,000 for a down payment.
Okay, so right there you're at like 205, 210, and then maybe a little bit of pocket money, so maybe like 220.
That'll definitely be enough for me to kind of move on.
Okay, so since you need at least 220,000, it seems like, for the property.
Yeah, that's safe to say.
Boom. See, figured out a way of what he needed instead of, hey, Ronnie, what do you want? Oh, I want 500,000.
Yeah. Number 3, guys, reverse engineering. That's another way to try to get price. This is more for the logical sided people. The guys that are very logical about how they go about selling their house. They know you're investors. They know you're looking to make a profit. So what I like to do with these guys, since most of the time they're know-it-alls, I'll say, hey, you know the area, right?
Of course.
Yeah. What are houses fixed up, brand new selling for?
I don't know about theirs, but mine's really nice. And, I did see some houses in my area going for at least 500.
Okay. So let's do the math together, right? You want to know how much I can offer? Let's just run it together. Okay. So 500, let's start there, right? Sure. That's how much we're selling the house for. How much do you think it's going to take in terms of repairs to get it to that 500?
No more than 30, 40,000.
Okay. We'll use 40 just to be safe. How much you think it's going to cost when I resell it again, or if you resell it again and have to pay commissions and all that good stuff?
It's like 10, 20,000.
Okay, let's do 20. So now we're at 440.
Okay.
Right? How much would you pay yourself to do all this work?
I would need at least 50 grand to.
You would pay yourself 50,000?
Yeah, just
of course, right? There's value to time, right?
Of course.
All right, so now we're at 390.
Yeah.
Now how much do you want for the property?
I want $1 million.
$1 million. So you see why it probably won't work right after those numbers.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So where do you need to be?
Yeah, that was a great way to kind of go with a logical seller on, breaking down the deal. And that's not for everybody, right? A lot of emotional sellers, you want to stay away from that. The next one up. So I feel like it's very important to throw your hat in the ring, meaning that some people, guys, you're not going to get the guy that you ask him, hey, what do you want for the house? What do you need? Reverse engineer, anchoring. Sometimes those don't work, right? Hey, I just want an offer. This is what I want to do. Give me an offer and I'll let you know if it works. I'm collecting 3 or 4 offers by the end of the week. Or, hey, I just want an offer. I'm not going to give you my range. I just want to know.
Yeah, one thing we would do, though, with those is that we'll throw a little bit of not being sure. So the way we would do that is be like, hey, just want to let you know I am waiting for one more partner to get back to me, but it seems like we're ready to, be able to offer about 300 for the 300 to 320. I'm not sure. It depends on what the last partner comes in on. And that partner could be replaced with, your supervisor, your project manager, your general contractor, whatever, whoever you want it to be, but you can kind of set that. So it'd be like, hey, yeah, so it seems like we were probably at 300, 320, just waiting for confirmation. And of course, I can only, all put this offer in for about a day or two because we are actively buying, and it's hard for me to convince my supervisor to put 300,000 potentially on the side without something on paper. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. You need a couple days, but this is the range you think you're in.
Yeah.
Boom, guys. It's great. It's a great example on how to throw your hat in the ring. All right, last one up. It's customizing a plan. So I feel like customizing a plan is what this is all for, right, guys? You really are trying to figure out what they actually need, see if you can anchor them, use all these tactics. But at the end of the day, the best way to get price from somebody is to come up with a plan. Yes. So, hey, Ronnie, I can see you have this really nice house. It's in Rahway, I know you're trying to move out of New Jersey, but what are you going to do? Like, what is your plan once you sell this property? What's your next step? Like, what are you looking to do? Because I know you told me you don't want to be here anymore, but like, what's your plan?
I got to find another place to go.
Yeah, you do need another place to go, right? You can't be
homeless. I can't be homeless with $1 million, right?
So like, do you have another place ready for you? Like, are you ready? Like, you found it?
I have a vacation home that I can probably stay temporarily until I find something else.
Okay. So what if we could tell you, we'll figure out the terms and price, of course, but like, what if I can give you like 3 to 6 months for you to kind of take your time with moving your stuff into your vacation home, making sure you are ready since you're not in too much of a rush. Then once you do have everything moved, we can kind of take that time to, then execute the contract, then move forward.
Oh, that'd be great, man. There it is, guys. Normally, we like to leave price for last, and before that, we like to get a feel for their time frame, how much equity they have, and motivation. So just watch this video right here, and they'll tell you how to do that.